Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Tulane Green Wave. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Caught quickly. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money and giving these receivers a chance to make.
On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, and looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there, good effort, but now it's third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back, keep your eyes up, try to keep a lid on this offense, and look for some turnover opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner will be brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Tackled behind the line. It's
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Ready, set.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
29 Philly.
The quarterback making some changes at the line.
Squirrel, squirrel. Hop, hop. Acorn. Griffin, Griffin.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40, the 20, at the 10 now. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Quarterback's got it on the option. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. The Vols pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down. Catch made on the left side. Breaks.
refusing to be stopped in this play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
With the catch, it's Presley. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
After that incompletion, it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Now it's second down here. He'll ride the back again here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Can he get there on the ground? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Volunteers will crank up the tempo. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tulane 7, Tennessee 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Fouls. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for it taken. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground?
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
So the special teams penalty improves field position by 15 yards to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Double right. Easy.
They're going to run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. Brings up second down.
Ready up.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Lasso. 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 Lasso.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 37.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Clear. Timber.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he will score. Touchdown, Tulane. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Tennessee, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handoff running right.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Crucial red zone play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Third down coming up.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He has first down yardage at the 46. No huddle now for the offense.
That's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Wave. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
And the Tennessee offense will take over.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone, just run the clock out and get to halftime. He's going to take off here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now the 40. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Tulane 28, Tennessee 7.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Second down, looking to throw it. Launching it downfield. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Got it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
It's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that.
Ready?
So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. We'll try to run it with the option. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Here we go.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead.
Touchdown, Tulane. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 9.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. 35. This one will be fair caught. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The ball's come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
For the offense.
Belly stutter. Griffin.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Pitches to the back. Using a strong stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come.
The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Volunteers are in the red zone now.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looks right for a quick completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Second down after that previous play.
Get set, get set.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He'll pitch it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the route is on.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Tennessee, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
Offense will take over first and 10.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. And the Volunteers will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Near the 2-yard line. First and goal,
Black 24.
Tennessee.
Black 24.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Griffin.
Handoff from the shotgun. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They'll hand it off. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running back with the football. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
With the score, Tulane 42, Tennessee 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Tulane. And this one is getting ugly. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
21.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Grab behind the line. It's Presley. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Gorilla! Now! Gaucho! Let go!
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking downfield. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Got it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Fast. Here we go. Set go.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready?
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense.
Lion. Come on. set.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The back's got it on the pitch. Spins away from defenders. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Down at the 3-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal.
29 Philly.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good.
Tulane, 56. Tennessee, 21.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be 1st down.
For the offense.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It's 2nd down.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
On the play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up an important 3rd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So
here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
17 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. And the Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vols.
Number 3.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
28.
And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Good enough for a first down.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Moves.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I think this receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. There's a 1st and 10 play.
Jackrabbit. Finally. Ready.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Line. Cricket.
First down, looking to throw the football. He lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Presley. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Tulane. The defense adds 6 points.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think